Hello and welcome to another installment of Liberty Nation Swamponomics videocast. I'm Andrew Moran, Ellen's economics correspondent. Each week, I dive into the more subtopic economic news stories and fish out compelling narratives, or I retrieve fallacies that have been accepted as conventional wisdom by the swamp creatures for years. This week, inflation is partying like it's 1982. The US annual inflation numbers for November were recently published, and they were not good. As Liberty Nation reported after the Bureau of Labor Statistics published the latest CPI data, the US annual inflation rate surged 6.8% in November, up from 6.2% in October. This is the highest inflation reading in 39 years. Despite the White House claiming this past summer that inflation is not high if you don't count things causing inflation, the figures show that everything is costing more. When looking at the key indexes, food is up 6.1%, energy is up more than 33%, used cars and trucks are up 31.4%, and apparel is up 5%. Within some of these expenditure categories, prices are high for a broad array of items. Let's take a look at a few. Flour is up 6%, pork is up 17%, lettuce is up 3%, indoor plants are up 6.4%, women's dresses are up 8.6%, and lambs are up 4.2%. Well, at least potatoes and tenants insurance are down 0.2% and 1% respectively. But what good is eating potatoes and having tenant insurance if the price of rent has soared 3.9% over the last year? So, what now? All eyes are on the Federal Reserve. With inflation at a near 4-decade high, many market analysts and economists are anticipating the central bank to raise interest rates earlier than expected to help quash inflation. As economics expert Stephen Moore recently told his program, quote, "It's not like this takes great thinkers. You have to stop the flow of money into the economy." But the Fed injecting trillions of dollars into the economy over the last 20 months has enhanced Main Street and Wall Street's dependency on this form of easy money. Can the post-COVID marketplace survive without this regular injection of cheap cash? Investors might not believe they need the support, but denial is one of the signs of an addict. That said, if fighting inflation is the chief objective of the Eccles building, Fed Chair Jerome Powell will need to summon the spirit of Paul Volcker, the former head of the most powerful institution in the world. When inflation was this high, Volcker raised interest rates and turned off the printing press. This cured the inflation problem, but some do not believe that 1 or 2 rate hikes will suffice in this environment. Tyler Goodspeed, the former acting chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors, told Fox Business Network, quote, "I think the bigger picture macro situation still points to a lot of inflationary pressure, and I don't know that the 2 rate hikes are going to cut it." In the end, the Fed will need to choose between supporting the post-coronavirus economic recovery or stopping inflation from spiraling out of control if it hasn't already. When Washington is approving multi-trillion-dollar spending bill, it is going to be tough removing the spiked punch bowl from President Joe Biden's desk in the Oval Office. That's it for me this week. Please read my full Swamponomics column where I discuss Washington changing inflation measurements, buy now, pay later for Christmas, and Jim Cramer's delusion. Thank you.
Who are we? We are Americans that believe in liberty. We are a project of the nonprofit One Generation Away. We are patriots who apply the founding principles to the issues of today.
And they keep moving the goalposts on us.
We are educators and commentators who love America and the Constitution. Who are we? We are Liberty Nation.